Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well and prepared for that video because today is Saturday, one day after Friday, one day before Sunday. Yesterday, not only the Serie A started, but yesterday evening in the night we also had a breaking news. Antonio Rudiger apparently, virtually, whatever, according to some sources, already signed for Juventus. This is what we will talk about in that video. Today, Napoli will play Inter versus Fiorentina. Pay attention, no Brozovic, and we know that when Brozovic is not there, Inter is at risk. They risk to collapse, and if they lose today, mamma mia. And tomorrow, and that's most important, we will speak about Juventus versus Salernitana. Big game before the international break with Dybala, with no Dybala, because that's the second biggest topic I want to discuss together with you in that video. Yesterday, apparently in La Continassa, chaos in La Continassa with a fight, a dispute between Paulo, Dybala and Massimiliano Allegri. Apparently, according to some sources, it was about the topic, the schedules of the training that Paulo Dybala was not happy about. We'll speak about that. Guys, tomorrow, crucial game and then international break where the Azzurri will play and will try to qualify for Qatar 2022. We will discuss about all these kind of things, so subscribe to the channel, maximum of like, notification ring on so that you're always notified when there is a new video of GJustjuve. We start after the intro. I would have loved to stop after that first topic, after the first time I recorded this morning with all the news about Antonio Rudiger, because then I could have told you 99% yes, Antonio Rudiger is a Juve player. Unfortunately, there were some counter arguments, so let's remain on the channel. Don't go away after the first minutes of the video. Stay a bit more longer with us so that you have the complete story about what happened according to some people like Romeo Agresti, Romano, and also La Gazzetta dello Sport. We start with Gazzetta dello Sport front page with Antonio Rudiger. They are saying Rudiger, si signora. Rudiger, yes madam. Who is madam? Who is madam? Madam is the old lady. It is Juventus. It is our beloved Juventus. Apparently, Rudiger, he said yes. He preferred Juve over Real Madrid, over Bayern Munich. So we can already consider Rudiger a Juve player. Double page, big page in Gazzetta dello Sport about the German player of 29 years old. He just celebrated on the 3rd of March, so he's actually a new 29 player. So all the people are telling you it's old. He's 30. No, in 30 next year. Wait. He has time. He's a young player, guys. Young. He's in the top of his form. 29. He played already 41 games this season with Chelsea. He scored already 3 goals. A defender that can play with 3 men, can play also with 4 men in the back. He has a lot of possibilities, a lot of skills, a lot of capabilities, a lot of and big leadership. 1.91 m, another giant to put next to De Ligt. Will it be a 3-man defense? Will it be a 4-man defense? It depends. Can Danilo be there? Bonucci? Let's see. They are speaking about Chiellini, maybe first contacts to MLS, to the American League, because his future at Juventus is in doubt. We'll check, and especially if Italy is not qualified to the World Cup, then probably it's the last weeks of Chiellini in bianconero. See, Rudiger sposa la Juve. Gazzetta dello Sport all in. They are sure about it, that he can be, and he is already virtually a player of Juventus. We are speaking about Rudiger. Marco Barzaghi, that blocked me on Twitter 4 months ago. I have no idea why. I know he's a supporter of Inter. Maybe he didn't like my face. He blocked me. But he's saying, because he's working for Sport Media, said he's saying, Rudiger, c'è già la firma Juventus. Rudiger, there is already the signature with Juventus, and then 3 emotes of the hand with a pen in the hand. Guys, he's going all in. He's sure about what he's saying, but he's not alone, because also Marcello Chirico, he was writing Rudiger to Juve, Emerson Palmieri to Juve. Both of them from Chelsea will end at the end of the season a contract with Chelsea. There will be 3 parameters, and both of them, they already found an agreement with Juventus for €0 in terms of salary, in terms of value. Then Juventus will negotiate with them for a salary, but both of the Chelsea players will go to Juve. It doesn't stop there, because apparently Juventus will go for a 3rd player, according to Marcello Chirico and a lot of other sources that we are speaking, yes, about Jorginho. Rudiger, Emerson, Rudiger in defense. Next to him on the left, Emerson Palmieri. And then in the middle, Jorginho. Jorginho, he's about to ask Chelsea to stop his contract. We will see what the agent of Jorginho is saying, because the agent of Jorginho, he's saying, yes, Juventus is linked with Jorginho since the times of Sarri. It's not something new, we know it. Every 6 months we are speaking about Jorginho, we are aware about that. But then he's saying, let's see what will happen. Juventus is an important club, let's see what will happen. Also because Chelsea at the moment, with that ban, they're not even able to negotiate with other clubs. So it will be Jorginho that needs to ask to free and to stop his contract from Chelsea. I don't know if Chelsea is about to do something like that, but apparently the agent of Jorginho said he arrived in Italy when he was 15. He loves Italy and one day he would love to go back. What is Juventus thinking if the ban is suspended from Chelsea is maybe to give Rabiot to Chelsea and take Jorginho. Not bad, not bad. I don't know who would say no to a swap between Rabiot and Jorginho. One football is going really hard this time, because they are saying Juventus preparing to offer flop to Chelsea for Jorginho. They are calling Rabiot flop. It is what it is. And then the bad news, because I told you these are all the nice news, becoming actually the Celsentus, Chelsea and Juventus, the mix between Chelsea and Juventus, Celsentus. That's all the nice news. Marcello Chirico, Marco Barzaghi, Gazzetta dello Sport, and so on and so on. But then you have the counter news. Fabrizio Romano and Romeo Agresti, they are saying, yes, of course, Juventus is interested in the player. Juventus are on the player, but at the moment, there are absolutely no agreement. There is nothing found. The negotiations are not even at the end. They are, yes, talking, there are some interest, but absolutely not a done deal. We know that Romano and Agresti, they have a really great reputation in terms of sport journalists. So the truth is probably in the middle from Gazzetta and then the other ones. I am just telling you because normally Gazzetta is not my favorite paper, but Fabiana Della Valle, who's working there, the contact that they have since this mercato. You remember Vlahovic, Gazzetta dello Sport was the first one to report it, so pay attention. Tutto Sport, Dybala, and that's the second topic of the day. Dybala, giù la maschera. Dybala, mask down. Mask down, Dybala. It is the moment of truth. We waited too long. The fans are tired. We are tired. We are exhausted. Look at my face. I didn't shave myself. My eyes. I don't sleep anymore. It is time. We need to know the truth about Paulo Dybala. Where will he go? Will he remain at Juve? Will he go to Inter? Will he go to Atletico Madrid? Will he stop his career? Will he go? I need to know now. It is the moment. I'm tired to speak every day about Dybala. So, giù la maschera. Mask down because I want to see the face. But yesterday, what happened? Before speaking about where he can go, what happened yesterday? There was apparently a kind of dispute, because yesterday Quadrado and Paulo Dybala, they went to Allegri because they discovered the new schedules of the training. Apparently Allegri, he wanted really to go a lot harder. He wanted to really prepare the team for that last game versus Salernitana, and apparently they were not happy. They wanted to have a bit more free time because tonight they will sleep in the J Hotel, a kind of being together, so we are sure that we have that kind of team spirit, that harmony after the elimination versus Villarreal, that we are all together. But Allegri has to be really early in La Continassa on Sunday also to prepare the game versus Salernitana. Dybala was not happy. He went there and they started to discuss quite heavily, and that's where Allegri also said, Paulo, are you joking? Are you that I defended so hard, that I have publicly put my face on you to put you at the center of the project in the beginning of the season, that always defend you in front of the microphone, that give you a chance also when you came from Palermo, you that are receiving the vice captain band over Bonucci because I decided this in the beginning of the season? Are you complaining about the schedules? You that actually are injured since so long, that is coming back. And he was not happy. And that's why actually yesterday a kind of dispute happened. Giù la maschera, Dybala, double page in Tutto Sport. We are speaking about Monday. Monday should be a meeting. A lot of problems also of the agent. Sometimes he's an official agent. Sometimes the FIFA is saying no. We don't understand. One thing is sure, I'm asking myself, and I said it yesterday in live, how is it possible that a player, a top phenomenon, a super player like Dybala has so many problems to have a decent agent? It's not normal. We are criticizing Mino Raiola a lot of time because of his really strange way of dealing, and he's also thinking only about him, but at least he's a real agent. Paulo Dybala, he has no agent, and that's a real problem, guys, if you want to negotiate. The rumors are saying that Juventus will still propose a 4-year contract with 7 million euro per year to start, with maybe some bonuses there. They will still propose it, but then it will all depend on the behavior and the attitude of Dybala. Don't forget, guys, that yesterday some rumors are also saying that Marotta has already blocked the player. What does that mean, blocked? He already has a kind of deal with Dybala if the Juve Dybala wedding doesn't happen anymore. So the priority of Dybala is Juventus, but in case it doesn't happen, Dybala, you already kind of have an agreement with Marotta, or maybe even some interest from Atletico Madrid. Let's see what will happen there. We continue, guys, because on Wednesday there will be another renewal discussion. Apparently it's De Sciglio, because Allegri trusts De Sciglio in terms of backup, not as a starter, because he can play on the left, on the right, not a lot of, and absolutely not a high salary. There is a new way of dealing with these contracts. Why? Because it will be a kind of 2 million, and then it can go up in terms of appearances, how he's playing, the performance, and so on. We know it. Allegri will, De Sciglio will open that way. And then we continue with the lineup, because I told you, yes, tomorrow we will play versus Salernitana. Perin could start instead of Szczesny. Szczesny could rest already, and then 4-man defense with Danilo on the right, De Sciglio, that will probably think about it renewal, but he will be there on the left side of the field with De Ligt and Rugani in the middle of the defense. Quadrado on the right, Bernardeschi from the start next to Rabiot and Arthur. You know that Locatelli, he is tested positive for COVID. He will not be with the team. We have no McKennie, we have no Zakaria. At a certain moment, we have to take a decision. I know that you will all ask me, Miretti. On Sunday, it is a must-win game. I don't know what will happen. Let's see. Vlahovic and Ken from the start. That's actually the lineups of Gazzetta dello Sport. Tuttosport is saying, but according to us, Dybala will start the game. I'm really curious, after that dispute between Dybala and Allegri, will he start? Yes or no? Big discussion for me. We finish, guys, with Corriere dello Sport. 8 ore da Scudetto. 8 hours of Scudetto. Because Corriere is saying, pay attention, Napoli, Inter, and Milan will be on the field in 8 hours. A really decisive game day 30, because Inter is at risk. Inter is at risk versus Fiorentina. Pay attention. And then Corriere dello Sport also, they are thinking about Dybala starting tomorrow. Let's see what will happen there. Speaking about Serie A that just started, Portanova yesterday, you know, ex-player of Juventus that was launched by Pirlo in first team. He scored a 1-0 goal for Genoa versus Torino. A really important one, because it was his first goal, and also 3 vital points for Genoa after, I believe, 8 draws in a row. If it was not 9, I don't remember. 100 goals for Berardi. 100 goals. Yesterday Sassuolo won 4-1 versus Spezia. Spezia start to have some problems. 4-0 is a lot. 2 goals of Berardi. He's ready for the Azzurri. Hopefully he can do a bit better than in Euro 2020, where he was not really shining. Guys, today a lot of big games. I told you, Inter Fiorentina. Pay attention for Inter Fiorentina. Pay attention. A 1-1 is possible. 1-1 or 0-0, but a draw is a big possibility. Napoli should win versus Udinese, and Milan versus Cagliari as well. Hopefully, Juventus can go and win versus Salernitana. And tomorrow at 6 p.m. there will be the big shock of the Derby della Capitale, Roma versus Lazio. Also there, I'm expecting a 1-1. Guys, we continue with the last news about the Azzurri. I told you not a lot of Juve players were called up. We see there Chiellini, Bonucci, and Locatelli. I'm not sure if he will do it on time to join the team, if he will be tested negative, so it's waiting. Maybe he will miss the Macedonia game if Italy wins. Maybe he can go into the final. I am not sure. What about Bonucci, a big risk, because he will not even do it for Salernitana, and Chiellini also at risk. These are the only 3 players called up for Italy. Instead, they called up Joao Pedro instead of Balotelli, that could have done a cameo, a comeback. This was it for me for the news today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't forget, because I know that I always have to tell you to put the maximum of like, thumbs up. Guys, we see each other probably tonight for another live. Thank you, Forza. Juve.